I just shared it.
Hello.
Southern howdy.
I'm
Howdy.
Damn it! I didn't do the captions.
Nah, you leave it. I love
so
it.
long. It's been so long since I've forgotten the captions. Damn
I
it.
kind of dig it.
It's fine. I'll fix it after the intro. And we gotta wait till DJ gets here anyway. Hi everyone. We're Not Great RPG. We're here for the Veiled Forests of Orvigo. I guess we'll go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and then I'll go fix the captions while we wait for DJ. He had to run home. His
Oh, where'd he go?
yeah, his
meatball sandwich needed to have its tires changed.
Yeah. His meatball sandwich locked itself out of his apartment because it has to get the tires changed. It didn't have the keys.
The tires are in the apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
unfortunate.
He bought new ones. He's gonna do it fresh. He does his own body work. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a really handy meatball.
Meatball movie.
Wait, are the wheels on the meatball?
Yes. Yeah. You know the
They
wheels,
go round and round.
You know the song, "The Wheels on the Meatball Go Round and Round."
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's a
Timeless
that's,
classic.
That's a spicy meatball.
Little did everyone know that Miss Frizzle was in fact a meatball.
That's why
Her
she
hairs were spaghetti.
I think it was actually Miss
okay.
Frizzball.
Ooh, frizzball.
That's why she got fired. It wasn't the torture
Of the children.
of the children. It was definitely because
excessive
she was a
sauce.
meatball.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll go around the table real quick. Hi Medna. I'm Don, and tonight I'll be playing Flint Iron Fist, the dwarven half-drow warlock bard boy.
He's so many things.
I'm so many things.
He's imperceivable.
I'm Sarah, and I'm going to be playing Chessa, who's just an Asimar wizard. That's it. Probably.
I'm John and I play Olaf.
I'm Glenn and I play Crom.
I'm Chell, and I'll be playing Minerva.
And I'm gonna go fix the captions while we're waiting for DJ. So chat, just talk amongst yourselves. Feel free to gamble and do whatever.
Casino will be opening up soon.
And I am
House
DJ,
always.
Oh, my God!
and I'm the DM.
Those your tube socks?
I just realized I should have set my dice out before blindfolding myself because I was going to roll a die and then read a number like I could see it.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, let's have a roll.
I have... Yeah, it's an 18.
Use
Yep.
your thumbs to cut holes out of the center for your eyes.
you're right.
That was her setting a pen down.
I got some scissors if you want to just
Oh, no, good.
Jab him in.
Yeah.
No, take your thumbs and then
really,
cut holes.
really reenact.
Is
I
that
can't see.
is that a scarf? Is that a tablecloth? Like, what is this?
Oh, it's the scarf from the back of the thing.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Wild.
Very good.
I don't think it is.
No, it's 6.
Close enough.
Is that severe dice? Oh, you cursed me.
What are you doing?
What?
Why would you touch those?
You tainted them.
Yeah, why would you take the curse from the DM that we want to roll poorly?
I gave them to DJ.
DJ, take this again. Just try that on for size.
If it's a 20, I'm leaving.
9.
Okay.
Alright. He rolled a 6 and then a 9. It's fine.
19.
Nice, nice,
Oh
nice,
my
nice,
god.
15.
Uh-oh. Rip party.
That's right, feed them.
It's sucking them all into the die.
3.
Alright.
8.
Alright.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
6. Alright, that's enough of me rolling the severe dice. Okay, so recap from last week.
Last week.
Yeah, or last
Previously
session.
on.
Previously
A month
on.
ago, I think.
What had happened?
We found a
Colts.
bone dog in the woods.
We had some drinks.
Oh, bone dog.
Yeah.
We had
about
left
that
off, we
dog.
picked up with y'all still at the camp, getting ready to you were just finishing up the battle. We finished up the fight and then ended. We picked up at the camp.
Wishbone.
Minerva began to search through all of the tents, finding what she, came to know was Sin's tent between, at the far end of the fire. In the tent, she found 2 notes, one written in just the worst handwriting you've ever seen, one written in,
What
like,
design?
pretty delicate, light handwriting. One of them said, was outlining Sin's first days in Orvigo after she dropped. The other was just the ramblings of an obsessed woman. Following that, y'all made your way to S-Wedge, where along the way you found, before you left the camp, Crom casted plant growth for 8 hours, causing plants to grow in abundance. And
Exponentially.
all throughout this area, it was, what was it?
Smaller melons.
Smaller
Yeah,
melons.
There were
That's
smaller
right.
melons.
We made
Forgot about that.
margaritas.
But it was the briars, something, trees, leaves, that.
Automobiles.
What?
The rhyme that you made, that was
Yeah.
impressive. I don't remember, dude. That's on you.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Nah, I can't remember that.
Your
I'm
accolades
gonna
are
have
your
to go
own
back
to
and look it
share.
up now.
I wrote hello with a smiley face in the O, so that's any consolation to what happened last week.
Just, what
Real
a
important
soul you have,
The
buddy.
last thing I wrote was found a dog, wishbone.
I didn't
Yep.
write that.
Wishbone.
I didn't write anything about Wishbone.
So,
never forget
as
him.
you were traveling along the road, or
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead again. You stalk, or somebody began to peruse and look for fruit
Tastes
up
like
in the
something.
treetops.
It was Stalk. Olaf and I were destroying the tents with
That's
our
correct.
axes.
Yep, I remember that now. So yeah, Stalk began to like gather up some fruit. The fruit was brought down to the floor and then made into like a nice margarita with strong alcohol in a stump. Y'all.
Muddle the stuff.
Yep.
Old stump muddler.
Any stuff muddlers in the chat?
Stump Butler, what are you doing?
I'm quoting it.
Sorry, that really derailed me. I'm trying to.
Oh, man.
Stump muffler.
Stump Muffler.
You finished up making your smaller melon margaritas. Then you began your way to Eswedge. And along the way,
Oh, God, is that how you
three of the party
I think.
found
I'll
a
have to do
dog.
it, but if you do it, I'll copy it.
Found a dog just kind of like hopping along, doing dog stuff, trying to get your
Copy and
attention.
Yes, we forgot to quote it.
Minerva, Stalk, and Chessa became very invested in this dog, chasing it deeper and deeper into the woods, where the dog eventually led them to just a nondescript spot on the forest floor, surrounded by trees, pretty far away from the road, and began to like paw up the dirt. There you found a dead body, holding a leash, same style as the collar the dog was wearing. And then you turned around and the dog was gone. So then you began a wild goose chase trying to find the ghost dog.
Oh, midnight.
Crom, in an effort to preserve Minerva's feelings, wild shaped into a dog and
Clusterfuck, yeah.
sprinted away into the woods. The rest of the party chasing after him, and it was about at this point that I lost control.
Yeah, dude, then Flint became Crom, and we had a great Dawn
Oh,
impression
Yeah.
of Crom.
I
I kept whistling and fucking with him. It was
Fucking trees or whatever.
The fucking smoke machine where the actual devil made an
Oh, yeah, we
appearance.
made the devil appear outside of the inn
Yeah, I became-
because we had to like stir them awake and separate them from the dog
I
spirit.
became a big skin dog.
Yep. Hey, woof woof
Yeah.
or something.
You were dragged.
Okay, you're real
It's gonna be alright, don't worry about it.
You freed me.
I gotta go now.
Back to the trees or something.
That's where I live.
Whatever.
Oh,
I know it's
TV's,
stock.
oh, the TV was frozen for a second, and now it's not. Okay.
Don, we have legit stock in
Oh, yeah.
Sarah, I
Sure.
did not even see you walk past me. I looked at the screen and was like, what?
She is not going to sit there.
This one likes this.
This one demands
Stop, you look
treats.
great.
Midna. She gotta go eat things.
She doesn't eat things.
Just purr into the microphone.
She only chews oatmeal.
She bites them.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did all that.
All of that happened because of the hallucinatory effects of the fruit mixed with strong alcohol.
It's fine.
We ended, I believe, with y'all in Eswedge. We had just finished up the,
Sleep.
terrifying everyone in the city of Eswedge by
Oh, yeah,
summoning smoke monsters and
Those are good.
saying you're the devil.
Yep.
Yeah, and then y'all went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's we're picking up this week is with you guys asleep in your beds in the relief barrel in Eswedge.
Very good.
Your day of journey down the river to Rheju.
I believe I said before that I was in a drunken fit of depression, fell asleep at the table.
Yep.
So I just
So dry.
so thirsty.
You wake up at 3 a.m. going,
Put my mouth on the tap, just water.
Like a cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's just ale.
Oh,
Oh, this is how you cured it.
Yeah, I wake up a few minutes before Olaf, and I prepare the water for the morning dance. I
As-
dump that out. I'm gonna make it purple and a little.
Oh, I forgot she was in here.
TJ.
She just had a heart attack. Just the tiniest meow. Just.
Where is she?
She's over there.
It's a tiny cat.
It almost got him.
She's so small.
Just absolutely destroyed DJ.
DJ scare you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I cast
Shape water.
shape water and dancing lights, and I make 2
Ooh.
little dancing figures this
Very good.
morning. Let's see what instrument I'm gonna play this morning.
Not the whistle.
No, I'm gonna go with a pan flute. I'm gonna go with the pan flute.
Pan flute. Okay.
Yeah, a little quiet pan flute action as the water and the dancing lights figure, which the dancing lights figure will be a small Olaf.
Raving.
Yeah,
Small off.
and they're gonna dance. And then I'll
Small
play the
Olaf.
pan flute to wake you up.
Very good. Good morning, Flynn.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, it was a fucking wild ride last night, buddy.
Yeah, we saw the devil.
Yeah.
Are you saying this downstairs?
No,
We're in our
upstairs,
rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yeah, devils are weird.
Devils, big dogs,
Yeah, skin suits.
skin suits. I was crowned for a bit. That was fun.
Dude, a really wild time we had.
Yes, really good. Very enjoyable.
I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, same. I want to eat everything in this tavern and then walk for a while.
Yeah, we gotta leave.
Yeah, we really gotta get out.
We definitely acted like the devil last night. We gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, these people are gonna be terrified. We really gotta go.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. Well, downstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat the statues. Well, the little shape water boys.
Yep.
And head on downstairs.
Yeah, they're gonna follow us.
Very good.
We're going downstairs.
Okay.
I'll wake up and head on down.
Sure. So y'all head downstairs, make your way into the main room of the relief barrel.
Sarah, were you also asleep down in the actual tavern portion, or did you go to your room?
I genuinely don't remember.
I think you went to your room.
I think Minerva was alone, so I think I
Okay.
went to my room.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I actually
her.
specified one
Slumber
way or
party
the
in the
other.
tavern dining
Right.
area.
I've done it once before.
Yeah, right. Why not?
Is Minerva passed out at the table still?
Yeah. Or you might be awake at the
Like
table at this
stirring.
point, but you'd still be. Also, I have no idea, Glenn.
Is your mouth open slightly?
Sure.
We'll come
All right,
back
I'm
to
gonna
it.
have the dancing water just
You're
just dive.
waterboarding me now.
I'm gonna have it dive. No, it's hydration. Dive right in your mouth.
Yeah, I'm just. The hell was that?
Good morning.
So you typically greet your friends? This is
That's
rude.
how he wakes me up.
Ones that are hungover, yes.
Puts things in your mouth.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm hungover all the time for a reason.
I'm gonna go scoop
Good
more
morning.
water.
Good morning.
I'm gonna go get more water and fill up my dancing skin.
Yep, you fill up your dancing water skin.
Can you make the water skin itself
Dancing
dance now?
skin?
Dance.
Yeah.
You make the water
That's what I was
inside of it
thinking, too.
dance.
Damn it! I got
Fibbage.
fibbage.
I
Just about to do it.
was gonna do it.
No.
He was free for 6 days.
It's been a week.
It's Fibbage
God
3.
damn it! Fuck.
Jesse's just gonna slowly grumble down the stairs and look for coffee.
Okay.
I can't escape.
It really does come back.
Yeah, you make your way downstairs and search for coffee. Everyone's here, just
We'll just
Sitting-
look for food.
yeah,
Just rummage around.
I have money. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm doing a service. They don't have to cook for us. I'm gonna figure it out.
I mean, there is a lady there.
That's fine. I'm
She's
still gonna
just
look.
standing behind the counter, similar to how I am now. Just
Raise my hand as hello, lady.
Hello, ladies.
it's Zothra. We've met.
I don't want to yell across the.
I'm 3 feet from you.
Sort of how did
Right here.
I don't know why you sounded like Will Ferrell when he fell in the pit in the beginning of Austin Powers. It's so I'm 3 feet from you. Very badly burned. Very badly burned.
it's beginning to smell a little like almonds.
I think I can get out. I hear someone coming. Please.
I'm 3 feet from you. Oh dear God.
What do you have to eat?
Broiled salmon and rice.
Okay.
Bob.
All of that.
I
wa-
figured,
I
because that's
walk
what you
out.
had last time.
I walk out with a plate of broiled salmon and rice.
Where did you go?
Hey, how
I went
did you
into the
get
kitchen.
it?
Just went into the kitchen.
It's not made yet.
Oh. Walk out with some raw salmon.
Did you just walk in, make yourself a whole ass meal?
You've got a plate of like raw salmon and
Uncooked
uncooked
rice.
rice.
Now I'll leave the rest. I will take some raw salmon though. I'll slap 2 gold on the counter. Thank you.
Did you have seltzer in your mouth?
It burns. My eyes.
Because I'm like, oh god, that was a big goal. He said that. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I slapped 2 gold down for her.
Sure.
Thank you.
You enjoy your raw salmon?
Oh, it's for our friend. He's not down yet.
Who's that?
The cat, Stalk.
Oh,
You've seen him. Or maybe not.
you have a cat?
No, like a big cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a man-sized cat.
Yeah.
Like a medium cat.
A
He's a
man
tabaxi.
cat.
Canary.
Yeah, you're right.
I was like, that's right, we do have other people with us. Shit.
You got that museum guy, Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh,
upstairs.
God.
Kane Stiller.
Oh! She might have done it!
Hooray.
She come down
wait,
looking like
did
a.
Yep, working dog.
I was
That's a good
thinking,
one.
what's that? Like 10 Things I Hate About You or whatever. Where it's like,
Yeah.
there she goes, and it's like a whole montage of her coming down the stairs.
Are you sure Minerva doesn't hold up 2 pictures of her before?
Go from this to this.
And this to this.
She's the
A
same that wasn't the
princess.
curse.
Did it?
Nice.
1 of 5. Good job.
What?
Good job,
What?
Canary.
What?
1 of 5?
Oh,
Just the
yeah.
past 5
Oh my
checks.
god.
Well, it's like I'm doing it like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
It's ugly 6.
she's just it's 3 technically.
So is she less ugly today?
Slightly. It's gonna take a little bit of time. She's got to,
Is it something like all at once, or like do we notice?
Gradual.
you
Gradual.
notice a drastic change today.
Mm.
Not she's not back, completely.
Canary, your eyes, they look less bulgy.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm breathing better. And you hear she's not doing the.
I feel much better.
Sounds like the Tusken Raiders from Star Wars. Yeah, I'm just gonna set the piece of salmon in front of where Stalk would sit.
Right?
Okay.
It's not that dark in here. Where is he?
I don't know, dude. Cats sleep weird hours.
I guess.
Flint, you didn't get food for you and I.
I don't know how to cook.
Flint doesn't know how to cook.
No.
Oh.
Can we
This is the
have
one character of mine that doesn't know how to
Can we
cook.
have 4 of those things? Did you already order?
Oh,
4 of those things.
Yeah,
broiled
more
salmon
of those.
and rice. Sure.
Actually, 6 of those things. We got the scholar and the lady.
Okay. Sure.
Make it 12 of those things. I'm very hungry.
Yeah, I agree.
Gosh.
Do you have coffee?
A very small coffee.
Okay. Very small coffee.
Just a pot of coffee.
A pot of coffee.
A small pot.
And all of my
Small.
salmon and rice.
I'll have an
Yes.
ale.
It is, sir, it is 8 a.m.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere,
I am
man.
not serving ale.
I'm a
Sir, this
dwarf.
is
You've got
Japan.
it. I have money. Just, I would like an ale.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here you go.
I'd like to buy
Thanks.
this tavern.
No.
Got a lot of money.
Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome.
Well, who?
Thanks.
Thanks.
And they just unfollowed. They watched me go like this. And they're like, you know what? Fucking never mind.
I have to leave, actually. Pretty busy.
On second thought.
What?
What? Ale, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You can have it. It's there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And then 12, 16, 12.
16
Maybe
sounds
16,
better.
yeah.
Sure.
Fuck it, we'll take some on the road.
The deed.
16,
Even 20.
Listen, it takes me about an hour to make 4.
That's fine.
You're
An
gonna be here
hour?
for 5 hours?
It's fine.
Oh my God.
It's very early.
It's okay. Come back in 6 hours, then
You
I'll
said
have...
5.
I have to make them now,
Yeah.
which is an hour.
Yep.
And then I can start on the 16 after. 20 after, sorry.
Huh? It's
Just
20
start
total.
cooking.
Just cook.
Cook until we tell you we're leaving.
We'll watch the front. Don't worry about it.
Do you have another employee?
No!
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, you got a lot now.
Okay.
We'll hang out here for a bit. We gotta...
I'm gonna walk up and slap 10 gold.
Thank you.
We'll watch the front. Seriously, cook.
Okay.
We have to go. We're very busy.
She turns around and walks in the kitchen and prepares to
Alright, while she's cooking, let's get out of here.
20 orders.
Mm-hmm.
Very hungry.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Did she bring the coffee up before she went back?
She sure didn't.
I'll go
I'm
get
going.
it. Oh, you got it?
I'm
You wanna
going
go?
back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like Chessa knows how to make coffee.
Oh, hello. Oh, God, that was Karen. Sorry. Oh, hello.
Coffee?
Oh, sure. Here's the pot.
Is it full of coffee or is it an
Yeah.
empty pot?
Here's a pot.
You
Make
do
it
it.
yourself.
And then she turns and you see her go back to cooking salmon on a grill
Mm-hmm.
type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Head back out. Grab some mugs off the bar.
Yep.
Pour some for me. A little bit for Kron. Push it over.
In one of those little, like, ketchup things
Oh.
that they have at
Like
restaurants.
little
It's like a little espresso cup full of it.
Are we supposed to do something in this town?
I don't
No,
think so.
we're
We're just
passing
passing through.
Possibly waiting for Kesgrim. He's
Shit.
coming, right?
Is he?
I thought so. I need my spells.
I mean, we totally sent, like, that letter for him. Good job, Edna.
It's Stock, it's you!
Yeah, is Kesgrim, like, is he on his way, do we know? Like, because the letter was sent, what, days ago?
2 days?
And it was sent while you were in Kvego, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was sent to Kesgrim to meet you.
She's
In
fighting my
Kvego.
shoe.
But
Right.
She's attacking my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
That's fine. We kind of wanted him there anyway. Except for your spell scrolls.
I need those.
Yeah.
I don't even remember which ones I ordered.
It's been a rough couple days.
It was a while ago.
There's that dog, the devil.
What happened? What?
The dog had to go home. So did the devil.
He wished he could stay, but he couldn't.
Yeah, trees or whatever.
He can't leave the trees for more than a certain amount of time.
Jess is gonna finish her whole coffee and pour
Mhm.
another cup.
Mm-hmm.
It's where his soul
Just gonna-
lives.
Pacing.
Flint, go ask the lady if she's seen Kesgrim.
Okay. And walk in the kitchen. Hey!
How you doing? ladies? Hello, ladies.
Hello,
Very
ladies.
busy.
No, I understand that. You could still listen.
Dick.
Your ears work just fine.
Ah, shut up, you can still listen to me, bitch. Damn, Flint.
You got ears, don't you?
Hey, yo.
Open up your ears.
You've seen our friend Kesgrim.
Yeah, he passed through on his way to Kvego, yes?
Oh, I guess did.
God damn it. Alright.
He did.
Here you go. Thank you. 2 more gold. For your troubles.
You're welcome.
Thank
Just
you.
pat her.
Do you want me to finish
They're
what I was
there.
just saying?
Sure.
Okay,
I thought
good.
that was it.
No, I have
Okay.
more. Yeah, no, he left his package here, though.
I don't
He also left his belongings.
Yeah, sure.
He's just naked in the woods. He also saw the dog. He was chasing him the other way.
Thanks.
It's for Chessa.
Spell
Is
scrolls.
that the?
Yeah.
He would have handed
I
it
guess
to me.
so.
You're not there.
Stop looking at that.
Did she send all of it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He said that
You're not there.
he said he expected you to come through here on your way down the river, so
Get this side. Since that would be the contents of the package.
Sure. Cool. Thanks.
you're welcome. I'm Scottish.
You're
welcome.
You're welcome.
The
fuck
salmon
out of
brings
my
it out of me.
All right.
You fucking donkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna pour myself another ale in the front area. And
Just eyes locked on her,
Just help yourself then.
I've given you 15 gold as a tip.
You owe me 5 more.
For that? For what?
Convenience fee.
Take it out of your tip.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down, hand the package to Chessa. There you go. He passed through on his way to Cavego.
How did we miss him?
I don't know.
We were traveling at night.
He's a wily one.
I mean, we also went into the trees and killed that lady, and then
bit distracted by the devil dog and
yeah, we
very well
also
came by then.
Which one?
revitalized the land for a number of hours.
It
That's
was 8
fine.
hours you spent.
Worth it.
Yeah, Kazagrim, we wanted him in Cavego anyway to sit there and watch over archery.
So it's all the spell scrolls on this list and all the components.
You have afflicted me with Scotland.
She's laying on the blanket under the table.
Oh
Is she? I wanted
Yeah.
her to sit over there. That would have been funny if she sat
Yeah.
in that seat.
No,
Mhm.
she's on the blanket. She's sleeping under the
No,
table.
she's not screaming,
Sleeping.
trying to break the door.
Yeah, I
open,
mean,
She just wants to be.
make sure we've got all our stuff packed and ready to go once we're done eating.
Yeah.
We got a full flint boat. Flint of what is it called? Flint-a-boat.
Flint. Yeah.
so. Collapsible
Flint
boat.
Melancholy.
The melancholy.
The melon.
melon
Right, that's
color.
right. That's right. It's spelled like melon.
God, melons are really just a.
Thing in this,
Yeah.
this world.
Should we go
Shit.
check on Stock?
Why?
He's not here. That fish is gonna start to not be so good soon. I don't know where he is. He's usually up same time we get up. It's weird that he's not here.
I mean,
Let me try something.
he's gone.
I mean, when we had bunkered the one evening, he like had a tendency of just like dipping out through the windows. He might have gone out on an escapade or something.
All right. Well,
Could have seen like yarn in the streets.
that's fair. Well, I assume he'll catch up.
Is that a bug?
We could eat this salmon then.
Dude, go ahead. It's raw.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna cut a piece of salmon off and eat it.
The raw salmon.
Sushi.
I mean, I could
Flint
probably
came from a high class background. They definitely ate sushi.
just cook it in my hands, but all right,
It's good.
okay.
I'm gonna eat some of the raw salmon.
You eat some raw salmon, man.
It's pretty good. Anybody else want some?
I'll try it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna make a
There you
dex check.
Nothing else in Rheju? Or Aswich?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Man.
we're who was the lady who was like, go find the scholars?
Component pouch.
The lady in Nanaxi?
Oh, no, never mind. Aswich was the lady who was telling us about monsters on the road. We killed those.
That's right.
Alright, problem solved.
Yep. I would have before I come down cast disguise self on myself again to make sure that the sword doesn't look like the sword, so that way our friend doesn't know that I have it still.
Okay.
Museum man.
Yeah, museum man. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, you just guys your sword once more.
Yeah, downtime. I would probably just be going back through like my bag and just like reorganizing everything I have. Throwing out any food items that are past expiration, stuff like that.
Sure.
Flynn, anything you want to buy from here before we travel?
I don't think so, unless you can think of anything important. I got a lot of gold.
Yeah, I don't know if you need any, like... Would we have seen remotely,
make it
like,
distinctive.
between the two passages through, like, this is a hunting town, like, just, like, effectively a general store and things along that nature.
Right.
I don't know, Flint, you still good on rope and stuff?
Well, let me check, see what I got.
Same goes for everybody.
Yeah, I still got rope, 50 feet.
We got oil.
Yep.
I'm out.
I got 6 things of oil. Got some pitons. Got some rations.
You have like 9 oil flasks.
Okay.
I got a small bone from Crom.
We don't know if Rheju has much for trade.
Fair.
I have my whiskey.
I could see if there's like a special instrument I could use or something.
Sure. That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, after the hour and she brings out the first round of meals while she's making the food for the road for us, I would eat my meal quickly and then step out of the town and look for anything that remotely to me indicates like a hunter's lodge.
Okay, sure.
Hunter's lodge, hunter's guild, like even if it's just like 6 dudes sitting around a fire like cleaning like carcasses and shit.
Right.
My people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, it probably wouldn't be far off from the relief barrel, because the relief barrel is pretty much at the crossroads.
Okay.
So you've got the road that comes in from southwest, and then the south that continues up to the north. It's here.
Okay.
So pretty much nearby there, because the docks being across the road from it, it would be nearby, like 2 doors down. You would see a building, same as the rest of them here, wood paneled, kind of like not in great condition, not dilapidated, like an aged building.
Okay.
Out front would be a signpost with 2 axes crossed, at the handle, hanging from the signpost.
Yeah.
With let's see, what would the name of the Hunters Guild here be? The Slyest Teak Stalkers.
Very good.
That's the hunting guild. There we go.
Very good. Yeah. I would absolutely go over towards the front door and test it and see if it's open.
Yeah, it'd be open.
Yeah, just walk right in.
Yep. There's a dude standing in front of you. He'd be nearby, like right inside the door, nearby a desk, just kind of like standing, open but confidently. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, welcoming because he's a shopkeeper, but confident because he actually is like a hunter and savvy and strong. Sure. Do you take requests?
Depends on what you got.
You fix your own stuff when you're out hunting.
Yeah.
I got 8 Hydra fangs.
All right.
I want to turn them into some kind of strap. Protrude out like claws.
Wolverine.
you mean something like? And he turns around for a minute and like looks up at the shelf and finds a like a wooden box.
Yeah.
Pulls it out and he and it's crude.
Sure.
But you can see little posts, like it's a flat iron curved to the inside of your hand. 2 the posts that come through your fingers just slightly, and then bear claws attached to the end.
Like the thing you use to pull apart chicken?
Yeah, exactly. But like fist weapon, like I'm gonna punch you with bare teeth.
Yeah.
Like right to bare teeth.
With the
Yeah, I got 8 of them. Can you only fit 4?
No, they're used for pulling apart
Well,
chicken.
it'd be 4 and 4.
All right.
So that'd be 8.
Okay. You want to help me? Never done a thing like this.
Sure, I can help you out. Actually, let me go grab our resident weaponsmith.
Thank you.
He'll be a bit better. Let me go grab that guy. Hang on.
Sure.
Kind of like walks away.
Just does like a 3-6. Hey, I'm the weapon guy.
He spins on the weapon.
Sir, we're real
Dude, the
busy
thought of
today.
that guy actually having split personalities would be hysterical.
While this is going on, Chessa would have stayed back at the
Sleepy lady.
tavern
She on the road.
and is slowly trying to copy these spells into her spell book.
Okay.
Love
I
her.
will give you the amount of time it takes and the amount of gold it takes for each of those.
Okay, sure. After a couple of minutes, the guy walks up. He's let's see. He's got laughing green eyes, curly black hair.
Pardon me?
Laughing?
Laughing.
I love that guy.
That's horrifying.
It's the Christmas
Probably
tree.
like
Happy tree, Mendus holiday.
Probably not like mine. Mine
I
are
don't know what
cold
that
and
means.
dead.
Oh, okay. Like bright. Like,
Yeah, like
Vibrant. Twinkling, yeah. Much
Excited.
better words than laughing. That
They have, like-
sounds
like prose
terrifying.
lines.
yeah,
Pretty
and like his eyelids curve up.
Like a smiley face?
Besides, you.
You said laughing and he's... Okay.
Just make my thing. I want to leave.
You gotta go.
It's about that time I realized his eyelids were actually lips.
His eyes are actually in his mouth.
He walks up and he goes, hey, my name's Sten Tolbo.
Fuck yeah, alright. I need claws made with the Hydra fangs I got.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
You said it can attach to posts.
Yeah, sure, I can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
How much?
Oh, and he just stares.
10 gold, dude. 5 per claw. All you're doing is hooking them up to some iron bands.
10 gold, yeah.
Paying you for the work. Fuck yeah. Alright. Where you do it? Right here?
Not here, we need to go to my bench in the back.
Alright, yeah, I'll come sit on the bench with you.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll follow this dude back to wherever this bench is.
He guides you to a workbench.
Yeah,
You can see
yeah.
there's tools and such.
I'm gonna pull out my 8 Hydra
Been
fangs.
years.
I'll lay them on the bench.
Alright, well, this is pretty easy, to be honest. It's not too hard. You just take this metal band and you stick it in that fire for a while and tell me about yourself.
My name's Olaf.
Hello?
I kill things.
Yeah?
And then I get paid.
Yeah? Okay.
And then I buy things. And then I go and kill bigger shit. And then I get paid.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I choked a Hydra to death.
Oh?
That's how I got these fangs. What do you do other than put shit together?
Drink?
Same.
Is this guy a therapist?
What?
So tell me about yourself.
Right? Do you go to the relief barrel for drinks?
Sometimes. Other times I drink at home.
You got your own stuff?
No, my own alcohol and beer, yeah.
You make it yourself?
No.
You buy it from the relief barrel?
Sure do, yep.
Alright, so you just take it home.
Usually.
Very good.
I don't know why the music stopped.
I'll go take
I think stream's frozen too. Nope, stream's still working.
Midnight.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we can keep going while the Don fixes music.
Oh, we lost music.
After a couple of minutes, he pulls it out with some tongs. He goes, "Now, this is the easy part." And he just grabs it between the tongs and like puts it over a log that's just sitting nearby. And he just, it's the littlest bit. It's alright, that was easy.
Alright.
Now just punch some holes in here, put some posts in there,
Alright.
hammer those in,
Alright.
and then hammer the nails on.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch this dude do it.
This side.
I know. Okay. Software's over
That sounds like it's back.
here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, it's back now.
Very good. Yeah, no, I would just watch this guy do it. Not to feel like confident that I'd be able to recreate exactly what he's doing, but if it is an incredibly simple task, Olaf's actually not remotely stupid, so...
Yeah, it would be simple enough for Olaf to be able to, like, remember and try to
Sure, also,
duplicate.
like, if this breaks on the road, what part of it breaks, and whether or not I would be able to, like, potentially repair it if I buy, like, Tinker's tools in the
Right.
future or some shit, or just general craft gear.
Yep.
Yeah, if he's able to make it, I
Yeah.
would happily give him the 10 gold.
Yeah, he'll finish them up and he goes, alright, here you go. Yeah.
Thank you. A good friend. Stenton?
Sten. Sten Tallbold.
Tallbowl. Alright. Yeah, 10 gold. Shake his hand.
You got it.
You're an honorable man.
I try to be.
You need anything killed?
My wife? No.
What's her name?
No!
And how much?
No, I'm joking. I don't need that. No.
Oh, don't joke about shit like that, especially with people like me.
Fair?
Do you live here?
Yeah, Esfinge?
In your shop?
Oh, no.
Where do you
At home?
Where does your wife work?
She doesn't?
She stays at home. Where's your house?
Back at the tavern.
Send me the location.
I would have liked to have gone up to the lady that was like making all the different salmons and asked if she had like a method of putting them into something to bring back with us, like so we could take the food along.
No. I'm gonna have to do it plate by plate.
How many plates do you have?
Enough.
Okay.
I'll have to make it work. I'm not used to this much food.
Would I be able to ask for an additional plate with each one that we get? Like the plate that it's served on and then an additional plate?
I don't have that many plates. I'm used to serving maybe 10 people at a time.
You want to go buy some plates?
Where are you gonna buy plates?
I'm sure there's a store that sells plates.
Not nearby an S-Wedge, no?
That seems insane.
You have a container store, an IKEA.
Yeah, there's an IKEA right up the road.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Relief
Meatballs, Flynn, meatballs.
Relief crate and barrel.
Relief crate and barrel.
I'm gonna go look for something though.
There's no shops that sell like plates.
That's fine.
I mean, there might be like,
You buy a shitload of mess kits.
yeah, I
Because
mean, it
they've
would
got super
Yeah.
tiny, like, traveling
Yeah.
plate.
yeah, it would be either like mess kits or like maybe a woodworker that would make like a wooden bowl out here, but I can't think of any reason there would be like a ceramics place.
or-
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for like a semi-rare item shop or like a traveling merchant that might have stuff. Not for plates, for something else.
Okay.
Rare plates.
Rare plates. Yeah.
So in S-Wedge so far, I know
Doverage.
we've established the general store, or
We had asked previously, just because I want to be fair, we had asked previously if there was a place in here that sold magic items, and you said no.
right.
If there's a traveling dude for him, absolutely, fuck yeah. But we did say before, because when we got here, we had money, and we were like,
That's right.
Right.
any new magic items? No. Went to Kavego, any new magic items? No. That was why we were like, all right, let's send letter to Jawara, because she's the person who could get us
Yeah.
magic items. But yeah, no, if there's traveling
If there's
motherfucker,
a
like,
traveling
sure.
merchant, I would love that.
Sure. There's a traveling merchant. Yeah.
Love that.
What are you looking for?
Pipes of haunting.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hello.
You look like you've got some mysterious magical items.
Sure.
You killed it.
Sure do.
Got any pipes? Not smoking pipes, like musical pipes.
Water with a bit of coach.
Looking for the pipes of haunting.
Okay. What do those do?
The bubble.
They're the one that frighten, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can play them, and they make like a wisdom check, and I think if they fail, they're just frightened for a minute.
Yeah, it's an uncommon item, so it has 3 charges. I use an action to play them and expend 1 charge to create an eerie spellbinding tune. Each thing within 30 feet of you that hears you play must succeed on a DC 15 saving throw or become frightened of you for a minute. I can also make it where any creatures that are not hostile to me automatically succeed on the saving throw.
Okay.
And they can repeat at the end of their turns. And if they succeed, then they're immune for 24 hours.
And how many creatures does it affect?
All within 30
Any
feet.
number within 30 feet that he deems not friendly.
Yeah, it's an uncommon item.
Sure.
Which pipes are those?
Pipes of haunting.
Pipes of haunting, nice.
They're what I asked for as Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Pipes of the sewers.
Are you gonna do all of these now, or are you
I'm
gonna?
starting
Okay.
in that order.
Okay. Sure.
So I don't know how we're keeping track of time passage. I don't know if you need to be completely uninterrupted to
For copying spell scrolls.
I don't think so.
No, I would
like can I do
so.
3 hours here, 3 hours there for one?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you could.
Are
break
you
it up.
just
Cool.
copying down your spell scrolls onto the pages? I could assist in that if you need help.
It's copying and learning the spells.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a specific set amount of time that each one
Okay.
takes.
So, salesman dude. Oh, well, I have some pretty standard musical pipes, but nothing magical I can think of.
All right, never mind. Thanks. Have a good one.
Sure.
Yeah, I would thank the dude again and tell him don't make jokes like that and leave.
Sure. All right.
Head back with my new wonderful Hydra knuckle dusters.
I guess as the lady's finishing cooking and like bringing plates out, I'll just like carry all the plates like out of the restaurant. Just like, okay, guys, you ready to hit the road?
Why don't we just cut from like a big log, like a long plank?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting the hang of this. I think I got it.
Yeah, like it.
It's just like 4 on your head.
Yeah.
She's spinning them on
Yeah.
sticks.
Right.
There's one on my chin, like. Yeah.
Sure. So you walk out carrying a bunch of the plates, and the lady walks up behind you and goes, "All right, so 20 orders of broiled salmon and rice."
Thank you.
You're the best.
I said it would take about 6 hours.
Yep.
So I mean,
I get that first one done.
Yeah.
What do we owe you?
You already paid, Flint.
That's right.
Give her another 5. She was
Yeah,
nice.
there you go.
We took a lot of plates.
Thank you.
You're
Have a good one.
You too. Goodbye.
Should we ever meet again, I'll bring you more
You married?
things to hang up.
Yeah. Sure. Am.
You married to that weaponsmith guy?
Nope.
Do you know who is?
What's his name again?
Sten Tallboy?
Nope. Tallbold? Nope.
Tallbold?
Nope. My husband is
Jeff.
Grigor Grimcrown.
Of course he is.
Grego.
I need to meet and make love with that man.
I need to meet Grego.
Saw the help wanted sign out front. Is that for?
Oh boy.
You friends with that guy's wife?
Grigor's wife?
That's
You're
me.
Grigor's wife?
Of
No.
course I know her. She's me.
The weaponsmith guy.
Oh.
Sten.
I think he's single.
He said he was married.
He said he was married.
I fucking hate that guy, but oh well. Alright, take care. Say hi to Grigor for me.
Sure.
He's alive, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
We could kill that other guy.
Weaponsmith man?
He sounds like he sucks.
No, we'll do that later.
I don't know. Can somebody get the boat though? He was starting to get a little heavy.
Yeah.
Let's go to the river.
Wait, did you just like Kobe shoot the boat?
Yeah.
Out the window.
Absolutely. Yeah, I Kobe the boat into the river.
Sure.
Just upside down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll load everything up onto the boat.
Yeah, you can load everything into the boat.
Mm-hmm.
You all pack yourselves in. I imagine you have it as the ship, not the standard boat.
Correct.
That's the rowboat, yeah.
Yeah, and you,
At the hunter's guy, would he have had hunter's traps? I intended to buy a couple.
sure. Yeah, he would have, I mean, it would make sense for them to have traps, yeah.
Thank you. I would give him whatever amount of gold it was. Hunter...
I don't know how much that would be.
I think they're like fucking 2 gold a piece.
I think so.
Hunting trap, 5 gold.
5 gold, yeah. I would have bought 5.
Okay, so 25 gold out. Cool.
Yep.
And you got 5 hunting traps.
Did we say we were picking up rope?
You're gonna put all of those
Only
onto
if
a
we
chain
needed
to
it.
make a flail out of them.
I think we were.
I need rope.
Oh. I think I have some. I can
I have
probably just give it to you.
rope.
Yeah.
I need an amount of rope. It doesn't actually matter how much.
An amount.
An amount.
Yeah.
Like,
One
mean-
rope's worth it.
Here's the rope.
ideally a bit more rope than
It's just string.
as long as it's less than 60 feet of rope.
Cool. Alright, I'm good, thank you.
All right, so we're all ready to go ahead and start our.
Venturing.
Yeah, you're sailing on down to.
How did you do that?
Yeah,
He's
isn't
a
it the
train.
most infuriating thing
Sounded
how
like a death whistle.
Yeah.
he does it so well? It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very talented.
you guys begin sailing your way down the Sragiyud River on your way down to. Don't laugh at me.
I always laugh at you.
That's fine.
As we're pushing off, brah brah, brah brah, brah 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 brah.
It's a good boat song.
While we're
Sea shanties.
making our way down this,
Count.
what?
River.
Yeah.
Downtown.
I'm gonna go up to Canary and reach out my hand and cast Remove Curse on Canary.
Yay!
Sure. All right. Yeah. So you watch.
Finally. Every time she failed, I was like, well, maybe I'll get to use it if it gets to me eventually.
Yeah, so you see Tressa walk up and take Canary's hand, and as she does so, you see like a nice. What color light do you suppose it'd be?
His abjuration, Chessa's maybe like a celestial, like white light.
That's what I was thinking. It was a nice white light.
A nice
Yeah.
soft fluorescent light.
So, it's almost like a Sailor Moon transformation. You watch this bright white light begin to swirl around Canary, and her features begin to morph and changes.
Is it like a Beauty
like
and the
Shrek.
Beast
Yeah.
transformation?
Yeah, like Shrek, Beauty and the Beast. Any transformation where someone's twirling and there's sparkly white lights. Yeah, exactly.
Well, now if we don't meet the big gingerbread man, I'm just upset.
Oh, he's there. You just found out who Uteist is.
He designed the Muffin Man!
We just eat him.
You just eat it.
Problem solved. Yeah, no, you watch as that white light like surrounds Canary, and when it finishes, you can see all of her features return to normal, and she is a strikingly attractive person. Like, clearly, probably late 20s, early 30s. You can see her body is kind of like...
She's still got tan. My posture's horrible, I'm sorry.
And, you know, is now right back to being good old what she would look like if she was never around Fomorians for her entire life.
What does she look like now? Like,
Hair color would be the same.
Red hair.
The facial features have been
red hair, purple eyes.
have gotten much less pronounced. They're a little bit more softer and not so prominent.
Hideous. Less monstrous. Canary, has anyone ever told you you are gorgeous?
No, no one has.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Gorgeous. What's up?
I'm just covered in chains and hunting traps. Damn it, everything's not wrong.
Jessa, how did you do that?
It's one of the... I can remove curses.
Sweater did that? Fuck yeah, good job.
Thanks. That's...
Really good work.
I knew that was a spell that existed. I've seen it before. I didn't have it written down. I didn't know how to do it. It's one of the things that I asked Kazgrim to bring back, and was luckily in that package.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought it might be useful after what happened to Crumb.
Right.
I feel much better. Much better. The sunlight doesn't hurt my eyes.
That was the goal.
Yeah. Minerva didn't have to kick it out of you like she did Grom.
You.
Very magical feat. You don't understand. I also am able to do said same curse relief.
You can remove curse by kicking people. That's
I've been told.
With your magical feet.
With my
with your magical feet.
My hands, they're spicy, but my feet, magical.
Flint, we have to go.
No, we really do.
I guess it's better than having spicy feet.
Yeah,
But then you'd have
spicy-
magic hands.
Oh!
Wembley. Wembley.
Sit on the rug over there.
You've never asked about Wembley's feet. did
Wait,
you?
now hang on. Chess has got magical hands.
Mhm.
Do you also have spicy feet?
No.
Well, some of us can't all be blessed.
So what would y'all... Well, I mean, you're just sailing down the river. Anything else y'all would like to do, or...?
Yeah, I'm gonna just distribute my gear into some nicely packed backpacks.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Yeah, I'd offer the bag of holding for anything that you don't feel like you need to carry immediately.
Carrying like 250 pounds worth of fucking shit up gear.
So you won't need a bedroll then, right?
Probably not.
Did you give us a description for Canary? I don't... hold on.
I might have. I feel like I did.
Ball and chain, definitely cursed.
Yeah, I
White
mean, if
hair.
you
Just white
What's
hair.
the carrying capacity? It's a bag of holding we have?
Mhm.
All right, very good.
That's
yeah.
all I got.
And there's nothing
Nothing in it,
Ooh,
yeah. Block and tackle.
I think I described it as like having the same bulging eye as the Fomorians with
Yeah,
the
but
same
Nope.
like posture and everything. But I don't think I got too specific in
Add
facial
items.
features.
I have that her hair is
Add
white.
item.
That's it.
I love her.
Does the bag of holding now have a separate space for itself, like backpacks? Oh,
Oh,
what a
love
wonderful thing.
That's
Uh,
amazing.
Yeah.
So
For
just, you have component pouches
Yep,
now
so
too.
I'm adding.
oh, that's awesome.
Fucking
Yeah, they did a
sick.
really good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, dude. Like
Because
that's
now it's not
awesome.
a fucking mess.
It's something I'm gonna have to actually sit down and like
Yeah.
distribute things
Yep.
properly.
Chain
but
for 10 feet. I have 9 sets. I bought 5 hunting traps, 1 thing of manacles, and then 3 sets of rope.
You said there's 5 chains.
9 chains, 5 hunting traps.
Okay, so putting those in the bag.
I don't know if there's anything anybody else wants to do while we do this item distribution and start sailing down Rheju way.
How much rope did you have?
I had
50.
3 sets of 50. You had 1 set of 50.
Were you able to give me like
Oh,
10 of that? 50? Or
I can, yeah.
I mean, we have 200 feet of rope. If you
Yeah.
need 10 feet of rope, we can
Oh,
cut
yeah.
that for you.
That's-
That's totally fine.
I'm going to just keep my eyes peeled for any traveling merchants that look like they might have magical items.
Okay.
In the water?
While we're on the river, I figured there's a road
I-
next to the river.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna take 50 of that because D&D Beyond doesn't have.
10-foot increments, yeah, no, that's fine.
Shove it
to
in your component
backpack.
pouch.
It is a component actually.
There you
So.
go.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
that
it's a
would
spell
be.
You would have 3 sets of rope now instead of 4 because she's taking a full
Perfect.
one. Yeah, manacles, hunting trap, chain, block and tackle. That's it for me.
Okay.
And then nobody else can wear my. I actually already sold my chainmail. I'm good. For the Hydrofang knuckle dusters, what do you want to do about item
Sure.
damage and whatnot?
Does a Hydra have a bite attack?
I think so. But the one thing I would consider for the bite attack is that it's going to be the pressure of the draw as well.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be the full damage of the.
That's fine. My bare hands already do a D8 because of unarmed fighting.
Sure.
That's the only reason I'm asking.
There's 3 hunting traps.
5 hunting traps.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's it.
Sick.
So we'll do. They do a D8. You said.
Yeah, my hands already do a D8.
Add a D6 on.
Okay.
So then it'll be a D8 force and D6.
Piercing.
Yeah, or bludgeoning, I guess, instead of force. But
Cool.
yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so you sailing down Rheju way, looking out for other ships and traveling merchants and things on the road nearby. No, sorry, I thought you were getting ready to say something. You were just yawning.
Just start screaming in the middle of.
Yeah, I mean, after, some time, it would be some time before you saw another ship. Generally, there's not that many ships that come this far down the river past S-Wedge.
Oh, that's cool. You can hide shit too.
So y'all would be probably about... Yeah, so about now is when you would be going past 5 off to your left. Which I don't know that... Yeah, y'all went there.
We've never been to 5 off. We've been told about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you would see 5 off on your left as you're going by. Pull that so I can describe what it looks like from the river for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so as you're going past it, you would see jutting out into the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 very well structured and built docks, perfectly parallel to one another with like one long pier at the end running along all of them. So it looks like ships could kind of like pull along the side or into the individual slots. You would see it's, a pretty busy shipping and receiving town, similar to most of them on the river, down this Rheju River. The houses you would see are your standard like riverside town homes. So wood paneling, gabled roofs, all of that. You would see there's a good amount of ships currently parked up at 5 off, unloading or being loaded. Anything y'all want to do, or just continue sailing right on by?
Yeah,
probably
keep,
right by.
yeah, probably sail through the night.
Sure. Okay.
Because I imagine it was relatively late afternoon when we left, because we were around for 6 hours after we woke
Yeah, it
up.
was probably like 1 p.m., 2 p.m.
Alright,
Mhm.
cool.
Between continuing working on my map and working on that spell list,
Mhm.
would you say that I could get through any more of them? I think the next one that I had only took an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get through the next one.
Which I put identify second,
Yeah,
right?
and you also have time to work on it on the ship as well. So if
Yeah.
nothing's going on and y'all are just sailing, you can.
Mhm.
I have to work on that map as well. So I don't want to dedicate
Everything to the. Yeah, I gotcha.
but I'd like to get through a chunk of these spell scrolls while we're kind of idle.
We were told it was a 2-day sail to Rheju.
I believe so. Yeah,
I think right around that.
Because it's pretty far away, so 2 days would make sense. So after going past 5 off, you would see that there's pretty heavy tree cover on both sides of the river.
Okay.
You can see glimpses of the road just past them, so it's not too deep between the river and the road, but there is some amount of trees lining.
Would the road be going north-south, following the river as we're going? Okay.
Mhm.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just like, oh, the road ends and suddenly just goes exclusively inwards. But if the road is continuing on each side,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
No, sorry, not on each side. It would just be on your left.
Okay.
So I know we're only passing by 5 off, but how does the town look in terms of appearance? Does it look kind of run down? Does it look
I
pretty?
just described it, man.
No, I know you were saying it's got wood paneling and things like that, but I'm saying in terms of social class, is it
The docks are
Or not like social
well
class,
constructed.
yeah,
I mean,
everything
and
looks really
parallel.
nice.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks like a decent town.
Okay.
It doesn't look like Eswedge where it was kind of dilapidated, or not,
right?
in that
Weathered and
Yeah,
old.
something that they keep up with quite
Okay.
frequently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I see what looks like a magic shop as we're passing?
I honestly don't know if I put one on 5 off. I sure didn't, but sure there is one.
Okay. Can we pull over for a minute?
Yeah, no, if you need to stop and run over, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and ask the same question about the pipes of haunting.
Yep, they have one.
Flint, I told you to use the bathroom before we left.
It's all the uncooked salmon. Gives him the shits.
I gotta go.
Sure. No problem.
750 for uncommon.
I don't know how much.
We were doing common at 100 to 500, uncommon for 500 to 1k.
Yeah, so
They're
we'll say 500.
good, but not super good. So that's why I was thinking 750 for an okay middle ground.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
we also have a good amount of money.
and a frightened mechanic on any creature within 30 feet is gonna. It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, y'all run into 5 off real quick to pick that up, and then make your way on down to.
While we're there, does anybody else actually want any uncommon or common magic item?
I think I'm okay. There wasn't anything that I'd been looking for or anything like that.
Look for anything.
You're good on spell scrolls and stuff. There aren't any other ones that you would want?
I got 5 of
Again,
them
I
for
don't
that
know whether or
package,
not
but
Rheju's going to have a shop, and I know it's borderline metaing, but Olaf would absolutely anticipate possibly not having another opportunity to buy shit. We were told Rheju's Goliath Town. I know my people.
If we're taking a quick stop in the store, I'd want to ask the shop owner, were you here when Memdap was running this place?
Oh man.
That was a while ago, dude.
That's why I was asking if it looked run down or anything.
No, because Memdap. No, it wouldn't be run down. It would still be in good repair from when Memdap was in charge.
Were you here when Memdap was in charge?
Let me see how long ago it was. Memdap.
I want to say it was 5 years ago, but I could be wrong.
You might be right. I mean, it's been a while. rolls. Six. He was there 6 years ago.
Okay.
So it's possible that the person there would have been, sure.
Is it still run? And I know it's been a while. Is it still run by the 5-all-5?
The 5-all-5 are
It's like the five
the
most
leaders
powerful
of the
families.
city. The
Yeah.
leader of the dock is not the leader of the city.
That was the leader of the docks. Not
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Can't remember if he told you who he had left in charge or not, but
I don't think you did.
I don't have anything written at least.
yeah.
Just that the leaders were the 5-all-5. And they were like the 5 most powerful families, and then I listed the names of them.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So y'all, well, she would say, yeah. I was here when Memdap was in charge. Sure.
What was your opinion of him?
Well, I think the docs speak for themselves, really.
I mean, he could be good at his job and not necessarily a good person. Do you think he was a fairly good person?
Seemed to be a fine man, of what I know of him. I wasn't very close to him, but he seemed to be a fine man.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
For the magic items, though.
Mm-hmm.
I am me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I would be looking for still, because I had asked previously in the letter for Jawara. Ring of jumping, ring of swimming, boots of striding and springing. Ring of jump is I can cast jump on myself at will as a bonus action. I can only ever target myself. Ring of swimming is just it gives me a swimming speed of 40 feet, because I almost drowned twice.
Sure.
And then boots of striding and springing is my walking speed isn't reduced if I'm encumbered or wearing heavy armor, and then I can jump 3 times the normal distance, but I still cannot jump further than my actual movement would allow. So if I dash, I still only have a movement speed of 60.
Right. You can
Even
only
if I
jump
could, yeah,
60
I would
feet,
cat
sure.
still at a movement speed of 60.
Sure.
It's just in instances where I can't jump, I would want to still be able to like actively jump and just fucking. I just want to like Superman punch people, dude. I just
Sure.
want like knuckle dusters, Hydra fucking fangs going into people's faces as I Superman punch them into the cage.
Sure. Yep.
Thank you. I will give you 2,000 gold, 2,000 gold.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what rarity or cost any of those.
They're all
are.
uncommon. I don't want to buy rare because rare is where we start getting into like they're actually really combat effective. Literally all I'm getting is I get to swim and jump better.
Sure. Yeah. I just don't know what the cost of them are.
Cool. I'll do 750 per and I'll give you 2250.
Sure.
Okay.
Looking for one more spell.
Mhm.
Scroll. Slow.
Okay. Sure. They'll have it.
Can I have my list?
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know if Minerva wants to buy any more of the dusts.
I don't think so.
I'm
No,
probably
not.
terrified of them.
Yikes. The sneezing dust that makes you.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
choking and sneezing and all kinds of.
I'm looking for a rod.
Okay.
It's a rod of the Pact Keeper.
Okay.
It's an uncommon item. It gives me a bonus to my spell attack rolls and to the saving throw DCs of my warlock spells. And I can regain 1 warlock spell as an action while holding the rod.
Okay. I think we're pretty tapped on magic items. I don't want to just keep giving out magic items because already encounters are hell for me to start to balance, and the more magic items we have, the harder.
Yeah,
and harder
that one actually is a
becomes.
combat, dude. Affecting your
Sure.
spell save DC is a legitimate like
Okay.
buff.
And-
I get to jump.
That's
And I
fair.
mean, with the combination of all the magic items that are currently in play now, like that, it is going to add up to an effect on combat for sure. So I mean, it's just going to get harder and harder for me to keep up with.
Sure.
Like, if you want to look for literally a silly other thing again, because, like, Pipes of Haunting are also a combat item. Like,
Sure.
literally, I'm trying to make it where you guys don't need to save me if I drown myself again, and I can, like, jump and climb and shit better.
Sure.
Like, increasing your spell save DC and attack rolls. That's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I was saying, like, if you wanted, like, silly or other things that, like, just affect
Sure.
whatever.
Let's see.
And also because it didn't happen before y'all left, but no one like checked Stalk's room or anything.
Yeah.
But you would have found this note.
Cool.
I'm just gonna retcon and say y'all did.
Yeah, that's fine.
You would have found that note.
Somebody would have gone up eventually, especially when I was out at the fucking
Yeah.
weaponsmith anyway.
Right.
Like, I was gone for, like, fucking an hour.
It would have been that note with, it would have been pinned to the wall with a dagger, and on the table underneath of it would be the magic teacup, one of the 2 bug jars, and a bag with 100 silver.
Okay.
How much do you want to say that spell scroll costs?
What level is the spell?
Third.
Third?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I can pull up my Dropbox with the spell scroll stuff if you want me to do that real quick for the prices of stuff.
No, I have a shop thing here. I'm just scrolling down to find it.
Okay.
You said it was 100 silver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's what we
I'll
can
hang
pay
on
the
to that.
tolls.
Yeah.
Level 3.
And his teacup.
Spell scrolls. Yeah, here we go. Level 3 would be 200.
200? Alright.
Alright, and anything else before we
No,
get going?
I'm good. Also, those 2 items, 2 of the 3 items, are actually not even that great because they take up my attunement slots. Like, literally,
Oh,
the
wow.
jump is like, I get to jump. I have to attune to it. Like, if ever there's other fucking magical items that require attunement, like, I have to go through the process of unattuning and shit.
Right. Alright, sure. So y'all finish up in 5 off and make your way back down river. So now we'll have you at this mark that I had made before. And I think at this point it would probably be about, nighttime. You plan on sailing straight through the night or pulling off to sleep?
I mean, I'm well rested.
Yeah.
I'd be fine sailing.
We can do shifts.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there, like, ample moonlight for us to be able to easily see ahead?
Yes.
Because, like, if it's clear waters and there's no, like, trees, as long as it's not, like, an overcast or cloudy night, like, again, I just want to ask.
Yeah.
Like, if it's dark as fuck, like, we'll work something out.
It's not dark. You would be able to see. So
Okay.
it would be enough moonlight for you to sail through the night.
Okay. Yeah, we can do shifts and stuff. It's
Yeah.
literally just
I'll take
holding
first
the
shift,
wheel
yeah.
steady. Okay.
Cool. So you guys sail through the night for another 8 hours. It's gonna put us here. Yeah, we'll say just getting there. So right about daylight time, as the sun's coming up, you would once again on your left, because there's nothing so far on the right that you had seen. But the sun starts to come up, and you all, wake up the next day and make your way out onto the ship as you're sailing south. I just lost the city I was looking for. That's right. So
City's here.
that song was just...
This building.
Yeah.
We found it! The city
Oh.
of Atlantis.
Okay. So on your left, you would start to go past another city that you could see just on the edge of the...
Oh, man.
Huh?
That was another long rest.
Yeah, you lose the nat 20.
Right.
I mean, for fun, you could whole person me. Give me a nat 20. No, you pass.
Alright, so as the sun's coming up and you all are on the dock, just looking out over to the left, you can see a long string of houses. Rather than the city being, deep into the forest, you can see that where there is a thin strip of tree cover between the the road and the river, you can see those trees have been replaced effectively with these houses. So it's a very thin strip of land that they've built these houses on, and it's pretty long. It stretches for, I'd say, a good, like, 5 or 6 miles. It's very thin.
Damn.
Periodically along the way, you would see in varying sizes stone docks that look, pretty well assembled. You don't see any, like, missing mortar or anything like that. You can see the part that's closest to the water is more rounded off and smooth from years of water hitting it. But, yeah, you can see it looks to be a, not a particularly lavish town. It looks to be pretty average, just slightly worse off than S-Wedge.
Worse than S-Wedge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Not by a considerable
Okay.
portion, but noticeably.
But worse in quality for what we would assume would be weathering.
Yeah.
Not like, holy shit, there's like arrows sticking out of roofs and like big slash marks in, the
Yeah.
bark of buildings. Okay.
There's dragons everywhere.
Yeah, like, I want to ask.
Yep. And then from here, it's a 24-hour sail down to Rheju.
Very good.
I'm gonna spend the whole day just working through that spell list.
Okay.
Um,
You're going to get through 12, 6, 18, all of them.
all of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's 18 hours that it would take for you to complete it.
Mm-hmm.
You start from the time you wake up till roughly when you go to bed.
Yeah.
It'll be like an hour or two difference, but
Yeah.
you work quickly for a couple hours and you get it done in the full shift.
With my downtime, I would just be helping Canary learn to read again. I started doing that like forever ago, so we're just gonna go back into like, hey, here's your ABCs, and that's Dom throwing things.
I would just say whenever it is Minerva's turn for doing the wheel, I would ask Flint to help me practice with my new knuckle dusters.
Yeah, sure.
Come here, buddy.
I'm gonna pull out my several pillows that we've established that I have, and then wrap them around my limbs.
Sure.
To protect
I just
myself.
start biting it like.
Oh yeah, I do have
Like a
one fully
kid.
daggers.
No, honestly, I was gonna ask you to just shape water and like make
Oh,
them
sure.
move.
Just be a human punching bag.
So like, yeah, I could actively try to make sure that
Like
like
dodge.
I work on like my hand-eye coordination like
Sure.
a boxer.
Yeah, I'll make a dancing lights and a shape water so that way I can kind of come at
Oh,
you.
dude, make like little targets in them.
Yeah.
Like the V point for
Yeah,
doing. Bam, bam.
yeah, I'll shape water and then pop a dancing light in there and
Thank you.
make some targets for you to slash at.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, do that for several hours and bust my ass with these new Hydra fangs.
Sure. Yeah, you're able to practice with them, and I mean, I'm sure you're already proficient.
I'm proficient
with
with all weapons as a fighter anyway,
Yeah.
even like shit like this.
them. Yep. So giving you proficiency isn't really going to help because it's already there.
Yep.
Yeah, but y'all start on your last 24 hours to the city of Rheju.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I think we're going to take a quick break.
Very good. We will be right back.
Very right. Like Obi-Wan.
Dude, blind.
Bag it up.
Ba boom.
Boy.
We're back. Boy.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. We're back.
Well, welcome back. So, y'all are on your way to Rheju. Like I said, it's a 24-hour sail, so you're just gonna keep going straight through. We're gonna just fast that track through it.
Yeah.
So you just sail on down the river straight to Rheju.
Are we long resting before that?
At some point in that travel, you would long rest, yeah.
Before or after I finished my spells?
For you, it would be after, because you started working.
After.
Yeah.
Cool. That changes things.
Yeah.
Cool.
Take shifts, continue to sail,
I like it.
sleep.
So you pull up to the dock of to Rheju.
What does it look like as we're arriving?
Yep. So the city itself is loosely a city. It's a collection of, like, you can see quickly made, like, haphazardly slapped together houses. Just quickly assembled and put up. You can see the paths that have been worn still look relatively new. Like, the paths that have been worn for the roads and streets don't appear to have been, like, really set in from an amount of time. So it looks like the city is relatively new, still in its, like,
Early stages.
of, developing. Patrolling, well, not patrolling the docks, but walking the docks, working, and just walking around the city in general, you would see its majority Goliaths. Because I had set that precedent before.
Mm-hmm.
So it is majority Goliaths with a, not an equal amount, slightly less, but almost equal amount of orcs. All living together in one place, clearly copacetically.
Harmoniously.
Harmoniously, yes.
Flint.
We're seeing this before we reach the docks, correct? Like,
Yeah,
as
because
we're
you would
coming
see
up.
them
Okay.
100 yards away.
With
People Olaf size, just
with us getting closer to the docks and seeing the amount of Goliaths there, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself just a little bit taller.
sure.
Just a
And
little bit.
a little bit grayer. Just a little bit grayer.
Sure.
I'm gonna try, but I can't. Actually, I could with the sky self.
I
But I'm
wish
not
I was a
going to.
baller. I wish it was a bit taller.
I'm gonna stick out like a
Wish
sore
I had a
goddamn
girl.
thumb.
If I did, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat, some other line, and then some other
And a
line.
bat.
Well, no,
With
I have a
6
bat in my
foot
hat,
ball.
so it's fine.
That's what I said.
Do I visibly see you getting like upset looking at the?
Oh, yeah, no, I would be just staring,
We also watched him murder
hate-filled.
an orc when we
Would
first
there
got
be anyone that would look more like me, of any age, from child to adulthood, of kind of
Half orcish, half Goliath.
half
variety?
orc, half Goliath variety, of which I could construe any sense of, like, family? Or does this remind me of the pillaging of my people's innocence?
What a song to put behind.
As I say the word pillaging of my people's innocence.
I was just thinking this
Something
sounds
like-
like the intro to Taskmaster.
Yes, stuff.
I thought it felt like it's like banjo.
It does give Banjo Kazooie
Banjo
vibes.
That
Kazooie
too.
vibes, like
Super
some
does.
Grant Kirkhope.
I'm gonna skip over it now. No. This song's gonna be much better. Good. Good.
Depends on what he says.
You know how throughout Orvigo there have been no children?
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, you found them all. All of them. They're
Every
all
child
Every
ever.
child in Orvigo is here.
thousands.
There's actually no adults.
We pull up. Are you my mom?
This is like Lord of the Flies situation here.
Get the gun.
Piggy, no.
No, there's not thousands of
The houses
children.
are all just little dog sheds.
To clarify, I'm not going to spend too much time describing them, but there
Yeah.
are children here.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Have there been children
Yes.
elsewhere?
Okay.
It's in my Listen.
I know you're not describing them.
DJ doesn't like kids. So when DJ's thinking
In his
of
fantasy
cities,
world, children
in
don't
my
exist.
fantasy
You're just
world,
overlooking all the
children
colorful.
are not there. In my fantasy world, everyone's born a full-fledged adult.
That's really a question.
Do the people
Hello,
look...
children.
You said harmoniously.
Yes.
Do people look like they're happy, like Goliath and Orc walking like arm in arm, like half-orc kids walking around?
I don't know that it's like that.
It's just the whiz. They're like skipping and dancing
Yeah,
down there.
like...
They're not that chummy. Like, they're not making out in the street. Like,
we love
Would there
each
be
other.
some? I feel like it would be weird if there were zero, though.
zero what?
Making out in the streets.
I don't need them to be making out. Like, dude, like, are they sitting at like a
Full-blown
table, like
orgy.
happily
We're all-
talking?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're clearly
Looking
living
for
from-
signs of beyond just like civil interaction, just like they are
Friends?
clearly happy and
Yes, they're
Copacetic.
clearly
Making out
happy
in the
and
streets.
copacetic.
Yeah.
They're friends.
okay,
Just two friends
Just
being
buddies.
buddies, making out in the street.
right?
Best friends.
Yeah, no, they're most definitely friendly,
Okay.
cheery types of people.
Mm-hmm.
All just
Mm-hmm.
living it up.
Flynn, I don't fucking get it.
I don't know. Obviously what happened to your people was a complete tragedy. But I don't know that that's the way the whole world is.
I don't get it.
We could ask them.
Huh?
I think it's possible that they can live in peace.
I don't get it.
I know. There are horrible people out there. Monsters come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Olaf, I think being with our group should have, if nothing else, started to open your eyes to the idea of differences. I mean, take this guy.
This fucking
This guy
This
over
fucking
here.
guy.
I mean, we've come across a handful of members like him, and at least from what I've seen, he's not like the other ones. There's been a lot. Don't get too full of yourself, all right, buddy? Calm down. My sister and I were persecuted because of our race, and not really for any other reason because of that. I understand that you have a history with the orcs, but hashtag not all orcs.
Those were different people.
Not
The
every
world.
family is the sum of its parts.
Yeah.
The world is fluid. It always changes. Some things just don't carry over.
These orcs may not necessarily be the orcs that you're familiar with.
Sorry, I just rolled two nat 20s.
Yeah.
Not
Perhaps
saying you need to
maybe-
accept right away,
Yeah.
but keep an open mind.
Form an opinion for yourself. See what the people are like before jumping right to judgment. Just test the waters.
Yeah.
We'll be here to support you too. Should anything get a little out of hand, I think if we can manage a town leader, a Hydra, Primordians, and anything else, I think we can handle a couple orcs.
Yeah. Sure. Park the boat, man.
Okay. Yeah, park the boat.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna punch him on the shoulder. You got this.
Fuck you!
And walk away and start like mooring the ship in.
Sure. Yeah, you start pulling the ship in, and as you're on the dock pulling in, as you pull closer and closer, you hear the shouts of the dock workers becoming louder and louder.
You can't park here.
They all have Boston accents.
Welcome to my harbor.
You would smell the river water like very clearly, like, you know, obviously you're on it. But you would smell like the trees and leaves and such. Like it's a, you know, you're deeply nestled into some nature here. Mm-hmm. This is kind of pretty far off the beaten path. Yeah, so you walk down onto the docks and make your way into the city. And you can see people just milling about, doing their business, just carrying boxes and crates and things, just moving it from ship to house and house to ship.
So in my head,
Uh-huh.
Sorry, you've seen Ella Enchanted?
No.
Okay, so there's a bit where they go to an area
I know exactly what you're talking about, having never seen the
primarily
movie.
where it's primarily giants, right?
Okay, sure.
Everything is gigantic in comparison to her. Like she has to like climb to get into the chair. 'Cause
Everything is
everything's bigger.
slightly bigger than
Okay.
normal.
Love that.
Okay.
For sure.
That's how I made myself bigger.
Everything is slightly bigger.
Okay.
By not, a Jurassic portion.
Drastic.
Jurassic proportion.
A giraffe.
Giraffic.
A giraffe porcupine.
Perfect.
I love that.
That's a terrifying
That's horrible.
idea.
Which part of it?
spiky giraffe.
But which part of it has the spikes to
Oh,
body?
but
or
what
the
if it was a
thing.
porcupine with a really long neck?
Nah,
That
that's.
sounds kind of
Help me!
I love it.
I don't know where I am.
I can't eat anything.
I eat dinner and it takes a week. Yeah, so you would.
Everything's slightly bigger.
Everyone's moving around, moving stuff, just kind of milling about. You can see the city itself is laid out. Docks, obviously, on the riverside. Big shock there. At the end of each dock is a storage warehouse. You can see it's basically just a roof with no walls. It's just a roof to block, overhead rain and such.
Like a pavilion kind
Yeah.
of? Okay.
You would see one of those at the end of each dock, and just beyond those, you would see almost individual city squares set just a little bit back. So you've got the river, dock, and then city warehouse thing, city square-esque place at the end of each dock.
And then would more buildings kind of slowly trickle out past those city blocks, or is that is that?
There are some bigger buildings against the far side of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be your river dock buildings here, the city center, and then more big buildings over here.
So
close
these
to
aren't
the woods.
necessarily three separate.
No, this is
areas.
all one city. That's how it's laid out.
Okay.
That's how, at the end of each dock is that thing which gives the city its shape.
So it's like a snowman shaped city,
Sort of, yeah.
like
Big
or
carrot
like a
nose.
dongo.
Can
Big
I?
hat.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
this.
the dongo.
The dongo.
Here, I'll just take a picture of it and send it to you. We'll send it to everybody, I guess. There it is. There you go.
Gotcha.
Love that.
So small alleyways kind of connect these three city centers, but the main throughway would be closer to the docks.
Yep. Yeah, but you would you'd see that's how the city is laid out. We'll say you landed on that top dock there. So as you walk down, you would see a sign at the end of the road pointing down toward the south, and it would say basically inn, and then it would have an arrow. So basically just a sign to guide you toward the tavern.
Is it a sign freestanding, or is it a sign on a post?
It would be a sign on the post.
I don't know, post. I'm gonna walk around the back of it and right out and point the other way.
I think you're taller, you can just make these jokes now.
What would y'all like to do?
Are there any other signs on that, or just pointing towards the tavern?
Just the one pointing toward the tavern.
Tavern time, I guess.
Do we fold up our boat?
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah.
take that with us.
Yeah, sure. You fold up your boat, begin walking through the city for the tavern.
Crush the museum guide inside.
You can
Pivot!
see there's no paved roads. Everything is a dirt road, dirt path. They look, like I said, newly beaten in. They're not worn in quite yet from time. You can see there's some areas between buildings where the grass is still there, where it has not been trampled down yet, so it looks to be a fairly new city. You make your way through, buildings that were very quickly assembled and constructed. You can see they serve their purpose, but they're not of great quality. You get down, you follow the sign along the path that it points along, and it's going to lead you pretty much to the center of the city. It's on the third dock down. There's a building right on the road. It's a tavern that's built in a throughway.
Mm-hmm.
So the road actually goes through the center of the tavern, and then you go off to the left or the right, and then up over. And the rooms are above the actual road.
It's like a.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
It's kind of cool.
Thanks.
I like that.
Sorry, are there 3 docks or 4?
4.
Okay, I thought you said 3.
I know it's one of them optical illusion things almost, but
So there's 3 city centers, 4 docks.
yes.
Gotcha.
Because the last one is shared between the last 2. Yeah, you make your way to the tavern. You would see a sign outside. It would be in the shape of a flower. And you'd have just like a flower on the sign, and underneath of it would be written "The Aggressive Hyacinth."
Ooh, I love that. I'm gonna just reach for the handle, open the door.
Up a little high.
Yeah, just.
I mean, it's not here. It would be like, for me, door handles are down here, right? So it'd be like here.
Okay.
Door handles are a lot lower than you think they are. You're just short.
I'm like an inch shorter than you.
Chell's not short.
It's very short.
I'm a pretty tall woman.
Nah, she's short.
I'm short.
This hyacinth is aggressive.
Buddy, I swear I'm like an inch or 2 shorter than you. I don't know what kind of handles you are touching.
You're a solid like 4 inches shorter than
I am a solid 2 inches,
me.
mate.
You're like 4 inches shorter than me.
Like 2, maybe 3 at most.
How tall are you, DJ?
6 foot.
Yeah, I'm 3 inches shorter than you.
That's what I said.
You said 4.
4.
Still more than 2.
Yeah, but less than 4.
Damn.
We're gonna have to go fight about this, apparently.
Got him
I
on
just
the
gotta make sure my
technicality.
shins are covered because apparently your hands hang down to your past your knees.
That's right, I swing. I swing for shins.
Oh my god.
You ever been hitting the shin? Shit hurts.
Shin hurts.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I reach up, turn the handle, open the door.
Fuck off. Yeah, you walk in.
It's a shit wheel.
You would see a, say, like, early 20s, late teens Goliath man. You know, he's big behind the
Bar top?
bar. Thank you.
But what size is he?
Huge, just massive.
Oh my god.
He's the biggest guy you've ever
Biggest
seen.
boy.
He's 4 inches shorter than the biggest boy you've ever seen.
Unless you stand them side by side, then it's more like 2. Piece of shit. So anyway, you would walk in and you'd see he's behind the bar. He's you know, like I said, late teens, early 20s, bald, no hair.
You said he's an orc?
Goliath.
Goliath.
And as you walk in, he'd go, hello, I'm Rin.
Rin?
Rin.
R-I-N-N?
Rin. Rin Boldsky.
Rin Boldsky.
Rin Boldsky.
Boldsky. It was Boldsky.
Welcome to the Aggressive Hyacinth.
Kid, what do you have on
why is
tap?
it called that?
Because the hyacinth is aggressive.
All right.
The
pizza.
flower is.
They're very aggressive smelling.
Have you ever smelled a hyacinth?
Sure.
Or at least I think so.
All right.
Okay.
Can't fault that,
I
I
won't
guess.
question that.
The aggressive it smells like home.
Okay. Okay. Aggressively home.
No, the hyacinths smell like home.
No,
They're
I know
aggressive.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So it aggressively smells like your home.
sure. Not my home, but home.
Oh.
Not a home. Like the place I came from.
That's-
Not like
But not
my
your
house.
Your home.
Not like my house.
I didn't mean your house. I meant where you came from.
Yes, where I came from.
Yeah,
Right.
aggressively your home.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
God, I hate this kid.
Ugh.
Kid, what do you have on tap?
It's a great question.
Why is he the deepest voiced teenager?
Because he's a Goliath.
Fair, okay.
They're giant people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very tall. I don't think I sound very aggressive. You want me to stand up again? God damn it.
Well, we got white wine. WIGHT wine.
Me and this kid are fighting.
I love that.
We have goblin spit. Ale.
Are these like the
Was there a comma after goblin spit? We have goblin spit. We also have ale.
No, it's goblin spit ale.
Okay.
I was thinking like these are like the drink specials. Like we got the white wine, we got goblin spit.
We got bacon beer.
I want that.
You want bacon beer?
Yep.
All right, you got it.
Let me specify, is that bacon beer or baking beer?
Bacon
Okay,
beer.
great. Yeah, I'll take that.
You got it. Anybody else?
Is there more?
I got stone solder wine.
What is that?
Well, it's wine made with tiny rocks.
No hops,
The
just
grapes are
rocks.
crushed by a landslide.
Uh-huh. And?
Do you have coffee?
Coffee.
Perhaps tea?
I think we can get coffee. I don't know that we have any made, but I'm sure we can track some down.
I'll have the white wine.
Good choice.
Got so many seltzers.
I'm doing hot
Watch my
seltzy
weight.
boy shit.
It's like 8 a.m., right?
Don't ask me to do.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m.
Drinking wine with a little bit of culture.
I'm drinking wine with a little bit of culture in it.
Do you like white fangs?
We got turnip wine.
Nope.
All right, how about grog?
Sounds aggressive.
I'm good with the bacon wine. Bacon ale, whatever.
Bacon beer.
I got cactus spirits.
Cactus?
Yeah,
Where the fuck did you get a cactus? What the fuck is a
I
cactus?
don't know.
Okay,
I don't know what it is. I just sell it,
This is
man.
what the dude told me it is.
cool.
It gets you drunk,
It's just tequila.
and it tastes like green. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Sir, where are the scholars? Go.
You know exactly what I mean, that they taste like green.
No, if you said it tasted like purple, I'd be like, okay, I know what that tastes
No,
like.
I know what
I know
what
what
he
blue
means.
tastes like.
You ever have the green machine, like naked juice?
Sarah.
Tastes like green.
See, I hear green, I think apple.
No, you.
See, I go lime.
All right, well,
Two
lime I
distinctly
understand.
Put the
What?
lime.
Apple doesn't make sense.
No.
No, what are you? The CEO of Skittles? You're wrong. It's lime.
When's the last time you had apple juice made out of a sour apple?
They make it.
I'm sure they do, and I
When
won't.
was the last time you had something that was sour apple flavored and it wasn't green?
Fair. Oh, yeah, it's cactus
Oh,
spirits.
have a white wine.
All right, that's all right. I'm just gonna go get that now.
Cool.
And he comes back a couple minutes later. All right, here you go, bacon beer.
Thanks.
Wines. Yep.
Yep, what you ordered, and then the white wine.
What are we doing here?
Is there anything odd about it?
It's white,
Like white?
like
or-
milk white.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
What does it smell like?
Wine.
Like WIGHN or like wine? You spelled wine that way. I don't know what that is.
No. Like white, like a.
Like the undead creature, W-I-G-H-T.
Not
Oh.
WHINE,
I didn't know
not
there were other letters.
not like wine.
What is it? It's milk.
I mean, to be fair, I usually act like that when I drink wine. So
That's true.
What, white?
get out.
Sorry.
There you
The joke was right there. I could not.
It's like a finger floating around in my wine.
What are we doing
Nope.
here?
We're passing through.
On our way to where?
The library's at Grodiveg.
Oh yeah.
Hope you all don't mind me overhearing, but say you're just passing through.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
need to
the
get to
plan.
Grodiveg.
When do you plan on leaving?
As soon as possible.
Oh, you're gonna miss the festival.
What festival?
Oh, we have a festival tomorrow.
Yeah,
What kind of
what is it
festival?
for?
Oh, have you not been to it before?
No.
What
No,
festival?
we're new.
Oh, well, welcome to Rheju.
Thanks.
Yep. So yeah, the festival tomorrow is called the First Hunt.
That's a main one.
You see, about 2 years ago, everyone here, their children, well, I guess not all of their children, but everyone here lived in Grodiveg. And about 2 years ago, we weren't allowed to live in Grodiveg anymore. So,
Like kicked out?
yeah.
Why?
By who?
Well, about 5 years ago, a statue of Denier was raised in the city square. Followers of Denier calling themselves whatever I called them before, because I remember said that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll find it.
Robert De Niro's.
Yeah, the Robert De Niro's. Yeah, you got it.
Daenerys.
Targaryen.
I lost my thought.
They raised a statue of Denier.
Right.
Then from there, they claim to have taken control of the city. Yeah, it's been some time. It's been about 3 years, but this is the second year we're doing this festival. Or I guess it would be 2 years ago then. It starts tomorrow.
So there was a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of people were they? Were they also Orc and Goliath, or
no, they're anything but really.
okay?
I don't think it was the city as a whole as much as it was
the followers.
small group of people making a decision for everyone.
Wouldn't know anything about that.
But yeah, so we took it in stride, made the best of bad situation, and here we are. We built this city about 2 years ago. Slowly been coming together more and more.
They RAISED
rock.
a statue raised
Yes.
up instead
Yes.
of raised.
Yeah, not like they burnt down,
Okay.
like they raised one up. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I thought with context, but
So they raised a statue. These people, other than Orcs and Goliaths, tried to kick everybody out, and
Oh, they did. They didn't try.
so then how did everybody get back?
Here?
Yeah.
We walked here.
It was
Oh, they kicked you out of.
It was an exile.
Grodiveg.
Oh, Grodiveg. Okay, because we're in Estwich, not.
No, this is
No, you're in
Rheju.
Oh, this is Rheju. I'm sorry. Okay, so they kicked you.
Where
out
am I?
I'm getting a lot of this.
Yeah, we
broken
built
stuff.
this city on rock and roll. I know.
So it's like not an Independence Day, but like a celebration of like them coming together in this
Yeah.
area. Okay.
Sort of like an Independence Day, yeah.
Okay.
It seems
No.
you've taken it in stride pretty well. This is a beautiful city.
I think so, yeah. We've actually done very well for ourselves since starting. It's actually what the festival's for. It was the first day we had hunters go out and...
They sneezed in the woods.
That's the signal to start the hunt.
Bless you.
Thank you.
At least we saw this one coming.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking down, so I didn't.
No, sorry,
I had
sorry.
no idea.
It was Midna.
Yeah, but that's what the festival's for, is the first time we sent hunters out, they came back with more food than any of us really expected.
I heard that you have some pretty bad creatures around here.
Oh yeah, yep. There's lots of them in the woods, but we're all pretty good hunters. We've gotten
Specifically, I think it was wolf bats.
wolf bats are around. Yeah.
Now, are they bat-sized or wolf-sized?
They're wolf size.
With bat
Oh.
wings.
Fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, they've got effectively the body of a wolf with bat wings.
But
Can
die.
they be domesticated?
Can they be tamed? I do like that idea.
I suppose you could try.
Wishbone Part 2. Where is he?
I don't know that anyone has. but-
Wishbat.
Wishback!
Sure, okay.
I don't know what any of you were talking about.
Bat dog.
Bad dog.
Little bad dog.
Alone in the world with a little bat dog.
Ruben's getting bat wings.
I
You
can't
heard it here
remember any
first.
more of that theme song.
We have bat wings for
That was
Pippin.
all of it. If it doesn't work, Olaf can probably smash them together like cymbals.
The bat wings?
The two of them and just
Wait, what are we talking about?
wolf bats.
So squishing them if they go bad.
Okay. Oh, maybe not that.
Why not?
I feel like there's a better way to do that. Maybe instead of smashing them together.
Maybe.
Do they predominantly hunt at night, or?
Mostly, yeah. They don't have eyes. It's weird.
Sorry.
Fucking eyeless?
Yeah, and you can hear them howling through
Why
the
don't
trees.
they have eyes?
Do they have very large ears?
Oh yeah, they have.
I simultaneously hate and love these things.
And they bats. All right, this dude is gonna like jump to 21st century real quick. Just hang. You know how bats use echolocation to navigate their surroundings?
Yes, I'm familiar.
Yeah, these wolf bats do the same thing, but with howls.
That's very cool. I like
So
them a
as
lot.
they're flying around, they howl, and they use that to gauge their speed and direction. And
So echolocation.
You're banned.
That's too many memes.
No, you said their ears are very big.
correct, yeah, they gotta be to hear their
So
howls.
big that they flop over?
They're,
Or are
Or they
they...
stand
they're
up.
pointy.
stand up.
They're pointy.
Ah, okay.
That's
I mean,
that,
bats
I
have
don't.
pointy ears too,
like Jade's ears.
Oh, I love that.
and like satellite dishes.
I love
You
that.
don't even need headphones when they go to the recording
I don't know
studio.
what that
Have
is.
you ever seen German shepherds, like the puppies when their ears finally stick up
When they-
Okay,
and they're
alright,
like
I love
they're
them.
like this on top of their head.
I love it.
Well, I love these.
Mhm. So we need 5 of them. We'll take 5.
Take as many of these as you...
5 wolf bats?
Yeah.
Alright, well, my first recommendation would be to get some bait. And then probably a rope,
What do they eat predominantly?
meat,
Just meat?
other creatures,
Whole city full of meat.
rabbits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Other prey. Yeah. But yeah, the festival's tomorrow. I'm really excited about it.
Sorry about that. Yes, the festival.
Yeah,
Yeah,
festival,
yeah. Really excited. It's gonna be a good time. Duke Tubu Zim's gonna be making an appearance.
Two.
About to.
Forgot about two words.
No, I did not change his name. It's just what it's gonna be.
I just saw his name going back in my notes. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna come up.
It just came up. Tubu Zim.
Plan on this being a very busy day for you?
Probably not a busy day, a busy night for sure.
Oh yeah.
A tavern owner. But yeah, no, it's really cool. We set out huge feasts. Everyone's allowed to eat as much as they want. You can drink as much as you want.
You own this tavern?
Yeah, sure do.
Over.
Built it with my own 2 hands.
It's impressive for someone as young as yourself.
Thanks. Yeah, it took me some time, but after it all came together, it was just a matter of establishing connections for materials.
You seem to have a really good grasp of things. Good head on your shoulders. Did
Yeah.
you do any studying at the library while you were in Grodiveg?
No. The library was always reserved for the followers of Deniers. I think they were called Deniers denizens. That's coming back to me. They were called Deniers denizens. That's what they were called.
I have a really good way we could get rid of those wolf bats if we need to.
Lots of leashes.
There's no way to get rid of them, my friend.
No. So
They're
remember
friends.
our friend Parsnax, the dragon that we saw? We can summon him with prestidigitation and thaumaturgy, and he said wolf bats are delicious.
Oh, fuck. He
So
did.
we could just call him up. Get him to eat a fuck little wolf bats. You did that to yourself, bud. I took those notes. Bam! Damn!
It's gonna be like the phone on like GTA 5.
Donnie Noteless
show
wrote
up.
that one down.
Come through, baby boy.
Right next to fog.
Right.
Pull up.
2 birds, 1 parsnip.
I don't want to kill them. I want to domesticate them.
Yeah,
I
I want
do
an
also, but
army
if we
of
need to.
wolf bats.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's a festival tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got the information about that, and then a smiley face.
About how long of a travel is it to Grodiveg?
Oh, Grodiveg. It's about half a day's walk southeast.
So not far.
No, it's mostly open plains too. It's not forests the whole way, but open plains can be worse.
Open skies. Yes.
Visible from a far amount away.
Mm.
Yeah, but no, the library at Grodiveg only really recently started to become as secretive as it is. It's only within the last 10 years that we stopped being allowed to go in. I was too young to really understand what I was reading, but they became very concerned all of a sudden about everyone having access to the library, and they closed it off. Only allowed certain people in. The members of Dinier's denizens, of course.
Are they only allowing the denizens into the city?
Not into the city, but to the library, yeah.
What do these followers look like?
Well, they were the symbol of Denier, which DJ is going to Google and then tell you in a moment.
It's the candle with the eye.
That's it.
Eye candle.
Couldn't remember.
Do they have like a certain like?
They wear white robes with that symbol on the
On the
breast.
chest? Okay.
Now here's the other weird part. They're all monks.
Do they have monk hairstyles?
No, like the way they fight.
Monk-like?
Yeah, they
Do they fight often?
well, I'm not sure how much infighting there is, but obviously we didn't leave willingly. We tried to stay, and yeah, they it's odd.
Do the Denier denizens, well, it seems like they're very exclusive and don't like others. Are they usually accepting of new members?
No, not at all.
No?
I don't think really you can join them. I don't think you're able to ask, at least. I think you're more recruited.
Okay.
Are there followers of Denier that are not part of the denizens?
Oh, sure.
And they're not permitted access to the library?
No, because they're not Denier's denizens. Denier's denizens believe themselves to be the chosen group of Denier. So that's why they feel as though they're solely the sole proprietors of the library.
How many followers would you say are typically in the library at a time?
I mean, he wasn't in, right? You said?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know if he would know.
And he also hasn't been there in 2 years.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, I think we can spare a day. Enjoy the festivities.
The fuck did the statue look like?
The statue of Denier?
Yeah.
It was a very large candle with a blazing red eye above it.
When you say red, do you mean it was painted? Or is it a jewel?
It was painted.
Yeah, if you guys want to go hunting tomorrow, we can go hunting.
All right.
I found stock.
Roughly what time of day is it now?
It was, it's morning early, like 8 to 10, somewhere in there. But
Yeah.
listen, I mean, you know, festival's not until tomorrow. You're more than welcome to explore the city, take a look around, explore the woods around the city, maybe go on a hunt. There's lots to do here.
Yeah, I would gesture for you guys to go grab a table. Just kind of put your feet up, rest for a little bit, and I'll sit down with him, piece of paper, and kind of mark out some of the spots of interest in the city, like a tourist map almost.
Yeah, he can do that for you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so you sit down and he begins drawing you a map and pointing out all the shops and stores that are around. I'll send them to you as soon as I make them later.
Gotcha. Works for me.
Because I just don't have them. I'm the worst. Yeah. It's up to y'all what you'd like to do.
I mean, well, we should probably try and devise a plan before we go into the city. Like,
Well, he said two Zim's going to be here. And if they've moved from Grodiveg to here, two would have probably more information than this young man.
sure. Then we wait for Tulu.
Might be able to tell us a little bit more about how to get into the library or more of what we're dealing with. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're doing great.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at our good pal Kane. Fuck you know about the denizens of Denier there, buddy.
Well,
You used to be in the library.
I did, yeah,
Yeah.
some time ago. I've been in Orvigo for an amount of years.
Yeah.
You got some splaining to do.
Yeah.
I did not list how long he has been there.
I believe you had said like 10 to 15 years. He was there for a substantial amount of time.
Yeah.
So all of his stuff obviously predates the rising of this different sect inside of this shit.
Right.
But he would still have an understanding of what was inside of the library.
Sure. Well, the library itself was quite extensive. Books ranging in a variety of topics from, historical accounts through fiction.
I will tell you because I know,
Mhm.
and I intend to ask him.
Okay.
For Denier, the eye is usually on the bottom.
Oh, is it?
Yes. If that is how you would like to have it be a legit statue, I don't know whether or not you want the statue to be a perversion of what Denier's symbol is. I intend to ask him if that matches the symbol. If you want it to match the symbol, easy retcon, eye on the bottom. If you want it to be a perversion, and the eye on the top, and a clear indication that something's different, and that Kane would be able to indicate that to us, that's totally fine.
That's probably...
Again, to indicate to us whatever it is you're intending to convey, if they are legit, it can be easily flipped to what it would be. If you want it to be perverse, it can have the eye on top.
Okay, I see. So in 3E it was the eye below and then the candle up top. In 5
No, it's still that.
it shows me like a literal candelabra. Like it might as well just be a picture of a candelabra.
They said screw it, no eyes, just
I
candles.
don't see an eye on there. I'm on the Forgotten Realms fandom page and
Like that.
yeah, the one on the left is the one that is in 5E. The one on the right was 3E.
I think that is supposed to be the eye. 'Cause
That-
it's got the triangle there, so that is supposed to be the eye down there.
Oh, I see now. Okay, I see. That's
Oh, is that what it looks like?
Mm-hmm.
That's not how this one's gonna look. The eye is
Yeah.
definitely gonna be on top.
Sure.
I might have asked this before, but it's been a while. Would Chessa have any familiarity with Denier?
Yeah, I mean, you all would be familiar with the gods. I mean,
it in a more extensive way, considering her
oh,
background
sure.
and
Sure, like a more intimate
yeah.
knowledge of it. Yeah, you can make a history check, sure. Or
History
I guess
or
religion.
That would have been a good use of my
Important.
yeah. But it's a 10.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you would know that Denir's the god of writing. I mean, I think Chessa especially would know that.
Like, would I know their like virtues or
Of followers of Denir? Yeah.
yeah.
Be art, cartography, knowledge, literature.
The spreading of such, or
Just
the protection of.
Just in general. It doesn't specify if it's protection or not.
Yeah, historians, lore masters, sages, scholars, scribes, seekers of enlightenment, and students.
Enlightenment. Okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, so the statue that is there,
I would be
eye
on top. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would ask Kane if that's the way that it should be.
I think that is in how they intended to build it, yeah. I don't know necessarily the implications of what that means, but that is how they chose to build it.
Yeah, were those scholars and shit in your day? If you're one of them, you a monk?
Sure not. I've never been much of a fighter.
Were your other scholarly friends monks?
Not most of them. We were scholarly people. We read a lot.
More like Sweater.
Yes. More like Sweater than you.
My name is not Sweater.
It's a good nickname, though.
You don't get
It's a
to
fine
call.
nickname. I need you to understand that is not my name.
I'm sorry. What is your name?
Did you think I was called Sweater this whole time?
That's all I've heard him call you.
Sweater's fine.
Only friends can call her Sweater.
Oh, am I
Yeah, you are.
not a friend?
No, you're a friend.
Oh, so I can call her Sweater.
Yeah.
Only friends can call her Sweater.
I'm gonna call her Sweater. She just said Sweater's fine too. Anyway,
He's staring at him with eyes. Like, you fucked up.
Called her the S word.
anything else I can do for you?
Yeah.
How big is this library?
Quite large. It's very extensive.
Tall?
Tall and wide.
Does any go under?
Yeah, there are floors below, yes. Rumor has it that building is ancient. It's been there at least several generations.
It's a good place to hide things.
It's a great safe place to store your knowledge.
Especially to keep people from getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out why they wouldn't want anybody living there anymore.
No, I want to know why they don't want me living there anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that your issues with the people outside. I think it's with those people. You're right. It's very clear that they're hiding something here.
A kid at the tavern said they fought to stay in Grodiveg but lost. Yet they can hunt fucking bats and shit out here. Why do we lose?
That's a good question.
Kid said it was a small group of people. This is a big fucking town.
Magic, maybe.
Magic doesn't really work that way.
Maybe them being
Sure
followers
can.
of Daenerys. Maybe Daenerys did something for them. The god answered their prayers.
Divine intervention.
Possibly. I mean, what other reason would that?
I don't know.
A god of books usually kick people the fuck out of places.
I wouldn't think so.
Supposed to want to learn shit, right?
Typically, those who seek knowledge should be able to gain access to it.
Doesn't seem very welcoming to make people leave.
No.
Especially suddenly.
No.
Especially violently.
Knowledge is often protected, but I don't think it's meant to be kept away.
Yeah, I don't really think my people were clamoring to get into the library. Seems weird to make them go away.
Mm-hmm.
Seems weird my people would lose a fight against a smaller number.
Perhaps Tuozen could shed some
Knowledge.
light on
Yeah,
There's also the possibility, too, that he could be in on it.
maybe.
And people wouldn't leave without a leader.
Yeah. Flint and I are also really good at blackmail.
I'd like to go into this with an open mind about Tuwu, only because we've never heard more than just the fact that he's from Grodiveg originally.
No, I mean, smart people like Flint and Sweater usually are the ones doing the blackmail.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the Tuwu guy's the one getting it.
Very well could be true.
I mean, for blackmail to work, you typically need people to listen.
Yeah, and they left. And Tuwu came here.
Where is Tubu coming from?
What
He
do
said
you
he'll
mean?
be here tomorrow, right?
I think he'll
He's
be
just making an appearance. He might just be in his
participating.
house.
in the festival.
Does Tu live in Rheju?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's the leader originally.
Mm. Flint,
Yes.
I think we might have another vault to look forward to opening.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
That's great news. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
Whose vault are we taking?
I hear there's a pretty fucking big one in Grodiveg.
Ooh, perfect. Bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, Flint.
Yeah.
Why did your parents not care about you? Why were we traded for their status?
The person we stole from. Pretty dangerous and powerful. I don't know if it was out of fear or just to maintain their status, but clearly we weren't worth that to them.
Yeah.
Is that what
Clearly.
happened in Grodiveg?
I'm wondering if my people weren't worth it, you know?
If they were kicked out. Just like this.
No, maybe somebody found or saw something they weren't supposed to. Kind of like we did. And if maybe they were told, leave.
Or die.
Yeah. And if at first they fought thinking they would win, maybe those there denizens, like you said, can call on some shit. And maybe that's why my people lost that fight.
they had the upper hand.
And maybe those people from Denier summoned something.
It's a possibility. I haven't been in many fights where a weaker group was able to win with less people.
Yeah, me neither.
It's not about the number of people if you're summoning something.
Something real powerful, yeah.
Well, we know demons are a fucking thing.
Yeah, and they got wolf bats and shit in the fucking trees, and our people aren't worried about that at all.
No.
Something scarier than that, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom, but
Mm.
I was gonna say we could ask the bar hand, like, what led you to flee? What made you flee? What pushed you out? Were they just like get and you went, okay?
Well, he said get, and they fought and lost and left.
His name's Kane, right?
The scholar guy, yeah.
Kane's the scholar.
Oh no,
Rin
he's
is the barkeep.
Rin, you said that this town does a big hunt, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Are a lot of the people in this town hunters?
Yep. Most of them.
So they're able to go against big game and usually come out victorious, hence the hunt.
Usually, yeah.
Why weren't they able to go against the monks?
Monks had organization on their side. Their numbers grew.
So they were outnumbered. There was a decent amount of them.
There was a decent amount. There were less when we left. But yeah, there were a decent number. Part of the issue is some of their members are able to paralyze you.
Would I be familiar with
Paralytics?
any kind?
So it's the, like, jabby.
Yeah, Sarah, am familiar. Would Chessa have read anything about this? Know
Yeah, make a
anything?
history check. Yeah, we'll see.
I feel like if it's a fight style, you probably might have an idea of
Dirty
what that
20.
was too. For being a fighter.
I feel like my people
Yeah.
wouldn't really
Yeah,
blend towards monk styles of fighting.
yeah. You guys are more so like blind rage, smash, and squish.
We're martial weapon users.
Smush.
They hit pressure points on the body. They can immobilize you.
Do you think someone like me covered in armor and chainmail and things like that would be harder for them to hit?
I guess I'd go up to Minerva and see if I can reach like that one, like the
yeah.
the Vulcan one. The,
Mama said Spock you out. Yeah, I mean, that sits about here. I think your shoulder pads would go over that. I don't think that would be accessible.
1980s.
Big, yeah, my blazer. I mean, maybe if we are prepared for that going into combat, if we can possibly wear something that'll protect even the ones that we just know of or ones that you know of, maybe that could give us an upper hand.
that might work for you wearing all your armor. I can't even carry more than what's on my person.
Fair.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but do you plan on fighting them?
I plan on getting to the library, and if a fight happens to ensue, I need to be prepared.
I don't know that I would recommend fighting them head on. Yeah, you see, in the library are also all of our the knowledge of magic, which they now control.
So diplomacy first.
I would recommend that. It's quite hard to fight against somebody who has that much of an upper hand.
Do they control this Do they use this magic, or they just keep
Some
that
can.
knowledge away?
Some can. The rest of them are more trying to hold the magic from, the knowledge of the magic getting out and potentially causing an uprising.
No, they won't like me then.
Do they seem like the type that would be willing to have a conversation?
I mean,
Or are they very hostile?
they're not immediately hostile.
They drove an entire people out of their city, though.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. They would not be immediately hostile to you.
But if I brought, let's say, a friend with me.
That would be a little more difficult, yes.
Time for small off.
Nah.
Enlarge, reduce.
Pocket. Where's your pocket roll?
You fought when you were leaving?
Did my best, yeah. I was a little young at the time, I think, but
2 Wu fight?
sure did.
2 Wu kill anybody?
Sure did.
And 2 Wu lives here?
He's our leader, yeah.
Which house is his?
Well, it's... Give me a minute, I can look at the map.
Remix.
The big one in the southwest corner.
In the 2 years since you guys left Grodiveg,
Yeah.
any of your
thank you.
people out hunting
Northwest.
ever not come back?
It happens from time to time, but not too often. We've stopped venturing so far to the southwest. That was a concern.
Wait, southwest or southeast? I thought...
Southwest. Grodiveg's to the southeast.
Okay. Why?
A lot less came back from the southwest than the southeast.
You have any idea what the fuck's out there in the woods? Or is it plains there too?
Well...
That's the icebound wake, right?
Oh, sorry, I have already. Yep. Yep.
Well, I only hear from snippets of those who came back, but they came back broken. Not the same.
Yeah, dead inside.
Not dead. Scrambled. Their thoughts were racing beyond their ability to control them and communicate. A lot of times they would just say strings of words that to us didn't seem to be of any real intention. They slowly go mad. But the one thing they talk about very early on is the icebound wake, which your friend here has already mentioned.
What do they say about it?
It's bodies, had the half frozen, half-eaten bodies, just left, almost like statues through the woods for miles. We have no idea what it is.
And Grodiveg, since you left, has never come here and attacked?
They have no need to. We don't interact with them. We send no supplies down. We only receive supplies in and send them elsewhere. Grodiveg is still having to get their supplies from 5 off. And it takes some time. But Grodiveg would only learn to work with us.
Does 5 off deliver it by land? Or do they also...
They have to, yeah. It goes from 5 off, and there's a road that runs between Tewesk and Ulvu. So 5 off. Couriers have to go into the woods. Obviously, many of them don't make it back. They go through the woods to the road and down to Ulvu, and then down again along the hoops of mountains. Follow along the foothills of the mountains down south to Grodiveg. We've attempted to open a dialogue with Grodiveg about starting trade between the two cities, but they don't seem to be interested, unsurprisingly.
So this was a while ago that we talked about this, but I have here that there was a symbiotic relationship between Grodiveg and Rheju. Was that information coming from Kane? I don't remember.
I might have said that. Like this, as the DM, I did initially plan for the two cities to be connected very, very intimately.
Yeah.
I changed that thought process.
Okay.
So it might be something that I said and have since changed because I forgot I had set the precedent.
I wasn't sure if it was something like there used to be a smaller established city here and the relationship between the two cities has changed since this incident, or if I wasn't sure if you said that and then
I might have said that and then just
retcon from there.
yeah, and forgot about it.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
I do that frequently.
And on the big Orvigo map that you'd sent us forever ago, that's them, right? Rheju and Grodiveg.
Zoom out.
All the way at the
Yes.
bottom. Okay. I was just trying to follow along as he was describing it, making sure I understood how it was laid out.
About this time, you'd hear the door to the tavern open, swing open. You hear heavy footfalls as someone walks in, and you turn and look over, and you see a very large orc man. Walks in, he goes, "Hello, travelers. My name is Tubu Zim, and I'm the leader of Rheju. Welcome to our city, especially you.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it there tonight."
Friends, thank you very much for watching tonight. We hope you enjoyed the episode. We will be back next on Tuesday. We're doing a fireside chat. And then Friday with the Lost Kings of Edoras. And then next Sunday again with Orvigo. Thank you guys very much. And thank you for the follow as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, friends.